After shocking defection of its 21 MLAs, Naga People's Front is now forcing practicality of alliance with any people-friendly political party in the state for the 2023 Assembly elections. Party arrived at decision during emergency meeting of Central Executive Council in Kohima on Thursday. BJP Nagaland officials led by State General Secretary KV Sema hold combined meeting with the district and mandals of 56 Assembly constituency of Noklak and 57 Assembly constituency of Tonok Neo Morcha's Shakti Kendra and booth level on May 13. Construction of RCC bridge time at Doyang River, which took an enormous amount of time, has been finally inaugurated by Deputy Chief Minister Yantungo Patton on Friday. Inauguration program witnesses participation of advisor RNB H. Chuba Chang and MLA engineer Picto Shohe. Principal Director of Nagaland School Education Department Shanavas C clarifies that salary payment delayed due to technical glitches in e-pay bill system. Directorate staff working overtime in coordination with other departments to facilitate timely release of salaries. Tura Nongstoin Shillong Road in Mairang of Meghalaya cut off due to flash flood owing to frequent rainfall. Passengers taking Tura Shillong Highway on Friday stranded due to flooding. Hello viewers, I'm Rinki Gogoi and you're watching Nagaland TV Primetime News. Let's see more of the news in detail. With no breakthrough at the first round of the Naga peace talks, the second round of inconclusive Naga peace talks between leaders of NSC and IM and the government of India's interlocutor A.K. Mishra was held on Friday at 11 a.m. in Delhi. Notably, NSC and IM's 10-member delegation, led by member of Collective Leadership General Retired V.S. Atem, arrived in Delhi on Wednesday and had its first meeting in Delhi on Thursday to hammer out the differences and arrived at a settlement to the vexed Naga political issue. According to sources, the meeting is being held with Mishra only and not with the central leadership until a breakthrough is made. However, sources refuse to divulge any details about the outcome of Thursday's meeting. After the shocking defection of its 21 MLAs, Naga People's Front is now forcing the practicality of an alliance with any people-friendly political party in the state for the 2023 Assembly elections. Notably, the party arrived at the decision during the emergency meeting of the Central Executive Council held at the party's central office headquarters in Kohima on Thursday. In this regard, the party endorsed its chief and leader of the legislature party wing to work out the possibilities. Meanwhile, the party president Dr. Shirozile Lejiju have been implored to undertake restructuring and re-strengthening measures in the party working system at all the levels. On the other hand, the NPF chief Kuzoluzo Nino, while lauding the stand of Rising People's Party at its meeting, hinted towards forcing its alliance with the new party, stating it as a need for the party to create new friends and new alliances.
We take up this issue. After thorough discussion, the meeting passed resolution which runs as follows. These are resolution quotes. Considering the urgency to create congenial atmosphere for the ongoing political dialogue between the government of India and the Naga national workers, that is IAM as well as NLTV. For a political solution, the CG considered it necessary to review the matter and resolve to maintain the earlier status of having alliance with BJP.
And our approaches towards any leader, human being, or parties also should be diplomatic. We have to create more new friends new alliance instead of adding one more enemy to our list. These are the few changes we must do. I believe time has also come for us to adopt a motto: work more and talk less. All of us, from grassroots to the top level of the president, and all the remaining MPs, including our 5 MPs from Manipur.
The BJP Nagaland officials, led by State General Secretary Kevishe Sema, held a combined meeting with the district and the mandals of the 56th Assembly constituency of Noklag and 57 Assembly constituency in charge of Mon District, Sangte Sangtam, State Vice President and Tuensang in charge, Hurui Zeliang, State Vice President and in charge of Kipiri District, Subentang, State Secretary and in charge of Mangkong Lemba, Terali Izang, and the State spokesperson and in charge of the Nauklag, Ngampa Konyak, attended the meeting. The Nagarjun Junction metal footbridge is in a dilapidated condition and posing a risk to lives of the villagers, especially the students and the daily commuters from both sides of the supermarket and railway station. Amongst the several footpaths which were constructed long back in Dimapur, the Nagarjun metal bridge is not only in an incommutable condition but also quite risky. A Nagaland TV team during a survey on Friday discovered the bridge is fragile with rust and is even weaker than a brick. It may be noted that the bridge is in such a pathetic condition that it could collapse at any time and might also cause lives. In this regard, the public has reached out to the Dimapur district administration innumerable times. However, to the dismal of the public, the condition of the bridge is worsening, yet the administration turned a blind eye. Let's see more of the news.
Welcome to the Nltv, Sob Manula Awas. Aji mongan ete aine saado. Ekta footpath manuhan most use korine thakado police colony la adjoining to civil hospital colony aro ito half Nagarjan laga junction police traffic junction phale laga ito footpath to mohan aine sa hisab de ito bishi worst condition to hoina ase aro moi moila camera in ke request kurbo ta ekbar idula condition to dikhai dibole apni gan sanis na manuhan bi walk kuri ase ito to bishi risk hoigini bi cholala manuhan movement to risk hobo pare life labi kile idula condition to worst hoina ase aro jang lagi ne bia hoigine kile ito metal plate pra banai gine thakado pani khan bishi giri nebi itu साल बिसी पूर्ण होइना से और इतो वर्स्ट कंडीशंस आसे गुना मोहन जनाइ दिया से और मोहन कोन इसना पब्लिक खान की भी मोहन रिक्वेस्ट करूले मन आसे अपनी खान इतो लगा भी साइट तो यूज करबले अलप स्टॉप करि किने थाकिबि और स्पेशली मोहन लगा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन खान की भी मोहन रिक्वेस्ट करबो मोहन प्रीवियसली भी इतो लपटे रिपोर्ट करिने जाइसे होली भी एता तक भी एको इंप्रूवमेंट और चेंजेस तो मोहन इतोते देखा नाय सो और मोहन एक बार एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन खान के रिक्वेस्ट करि आसे तो आइने अपनी खान चेक करिने इतो तो मेंटेन
Chief Minister Nipur Rio on Thursday reviewed Nagaland education project, The Lighthouse. The Rio in a tweet mentioned that the project is the first of its kind in the educational sector in the Northeast, which is aided by the World Bank. Furthermore, Rio added that the project aims to enhance the governance of schools, improve teaching practices and learning environments in selected schools across Nagaland. The Principal Director of Nagaland School Education Department, Shahnawaz Sikh, clarified that the salary payment of the wages has been delayed due to the technical glitches in the e-pay bill system. The director, in a recent update, informed that following the introduction of the Personal Information Management System, the Directorate has been updating required information for timely release of the salaries. The department also updated that the Directorate staff have been working overtime in coordination with other departments to facilitate timely release of the salaries. However, it may be mentioned that the e-pay bill system was rolled in March 2022, but salaries have been withheld due to glitches in the pay items like the special compensatory remote locality allowance in the 93 ROP and the inability to update the records and the documents in connection with the ban of appointment on ad hoc or contract. Moreover, the director maintained that the government is trying to bring transparency in disbursement of the salaries and a system where funds are monitored properly. In this regard, the department also requested its employees to bear with the delays as the system is in its initial stage. Chumukidima Town Council informed all the butchers under its jurisdiction to mandatorily put up signboard clearly indicating the prices of all items as fixed by CTC. All butcher shops have been instructed to mention trade license and CTC helpline numbers along with the prices. CTC Administrator and Extra Assistant Commissioner Chumukidima Sei Krityo Solo through a press release stated that the final notice is based on the decision agreed upon a meeting held with the Chumukidima Town Butchers Union. Furthermore, Council also added that CTC inspectors will be carrying out intensive checks and random sampling of meat items may also be carried out, whereby defaulters would be penalized as per the standing order issued by the CTC office. Furthermore, public have been requested to inform the office in case of any discrepancies noticed. Public Health and Engineering Department in Twensang conducted IEC Awareness and Capacity Building Program on Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin 2 on 13th May under Shamator District and Twensang District. Notably, the program was sponsored by WSSO and Sanitation of PHED of Kohima under Shamator District. 12 villages from Shamator Block, Watsan Chairman and Swachh Grahis attended the program at EBRC Hall, Shamator Town. While under Sang Song New Block, the training was conducted at the CKS Hall, Twensang Town, where around 23 villages participate in the training. On the other hand, under Longkim Block, the training was conducted at the GBS Hall, Longkim Town. Around 23 participants from 12 villages attended the meeting. The construction of RCC bridge at Doyang River, which took an enormous amount of time, has been finally inaugurated by Deputy Chief Minister Yontungo Paton on Friday. The inauguration program of the bridge witnessed the participation of Advisor of Rural and B. H. Chubachang and MLA Engineer Picto Shohe. It is to be noted that the bridge connects Zuneboto's Shena Old Village and Woka's Unrang Longidang Village. Pattern speaking began at 2014. Since then, the foundation stone was laid down in 2017. Deputy Chief Minister once again opined that the new connectivity will cut distance and erase burden of the people. Paton invoked the villagers to take the benefit of the newly constructed bridge. Meanwhile, he also thanked the villagers for Shena Old and Unrang Longidang for their immense support and help, stating that the roads on both sides needed to be constructed. Paton also advised Advisor RNB to take the road project on priority.
Working for এইটো আজি ব্ৰিজ ইনগ্ৰেট কৰাটো আমাৰ ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ পেটটো আমি একদম লাগা সাপলা কে আমি কাম ইয়াতে ফিশিং আহিছে এইটো টাইম পৰা আমি টাইকে কৰিছে এই পেটটো জিৰো লেন্থ এইটো আমাৰ দুয়েন ব্ৰিজ ইয়াতে মাটি হেৰাবি প্ৰসেছ কৰিবি আমি বি মত কৰিব।
Nagaland Legislative Assembly delegation led by Speaker Sharingen Longkumar is currently attending the 18th Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India Region Zone 3 conference in Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh. Notably, the conference kick-started on May 11 and is set to conclude on May 14. Meanwhile, the delegations include Minister for PWD, Housing and Mechanical, Tongpang Ozukum, Deputy Speaker T. Yang Seo Sangtam, Advisor for Urban Development and Municipal Affairs Dr. Nikisale Nike Kire, Advisor Technical Education and Election Meadow Yoka, and also MLA Dr. Chumben Mure, along with Commissioner and Secretary Dr. P.J. Anthony and Additional Secretary Jenny Ndang. The Ministry of Home Affairs, in order to present the award of President's Police Medal, has written a letter to all the states, union territories, central armed police forces and central agencies to recommend names for the award. Notably, the award is for Distinguished Service and Police Medal for Meritorious Service on the occasion of independence this year. The letter, which has been dispatched on May 10, mentioned that all the recommendations needed to be submitted by May 15 and the matter should not be given top priority. The letter has been sent to Home Secretaries of all the states and its UTs except Meghalaya, Mizoram and Lakshadweep, and to the Directors General of Police of all the states and the Union Territories. Furthermore, recommendations received after May 15, 2022 will not be entertained by the Ministry. Four Nagas, namely John Kangnew, N.K. Kenye, Lirontang Lota and N.K. Naga, were awarded the Northeast Unsung Heroes Red Carpet Social Awards at Bombay Stock Exchange in Mumbai on 12th May. Notably, the heroes were awarded at the 4th edition of Northeast Unsung Heroes Red Carpet Awards 2021, hosted by Fine Studios, which was held at Bombay Stock Exchange in Mumbai on 12th May. It may be mentioned that John Kangnew was awarded in the category of social, while N.K. Kenye in the category of social. Lorantang Lota was lauded for his excellence in the category of sports as a footballer. Meanwhile, N.K. Naga was awarded in the category of entertainment, who is also the first Naga Bollywood singer and composer.
This award.
Hi, my name is Nltv.
The Press Information Bureau, Government of India, in its 13th May press release notified that the Assam Rifles will be setting up late Captain N. Kengurse MVC Center for Excellence and Wellness in Nagaland in a bid to secure better future for the youth of Nagaland. Inspector General of Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Director General of Assam Rifles, has signed a tripartite memorandum of understanding with corporate partner Axis Bank and training partner National Integrity and Educational Development Organization to establish late Captain and Kengurse MVC Center for Excellence and Wellness to be located at Chiswama in Nagaland. The project has been conceptualized as a year-long fully residential coaching and mentoring facility for students from economically weaker and underprivileged sections of Nagaland to prepare them for competitive exams. The project is expected to be fully functional for the first batch of 30 students by the first week of July 2022. The Memorandum of Understanding was signed on 13 May 2022 at the headquarters IGAR North, Kohima, in the presence of Minister of Tribal Affairs and Higher Education, Government of Nagaland, Temjun Imna Along, IGAR Major General Vikas Lakera, SMDIG 5 Sector Assam Rifles Brigadier Harjinder Singh and CEO NIEDO Dr. Rohit Srivastava, and also the Axis Bank Head Corporate Affairs Rudra Priyo Ray. Member of Legislative Assembly Kenizako Nakro on May 13 inaugurated the new Market Community Hall cum car parking lot in Kohima. Executive Engineer of Municipal Affairs and Additional Charge KSCDL Turovitio Penyo, while presenting the technical report, informed that the project was sanctioned under slum area upgradation and it was one of the pilot projects of the areas based on the development of Kohima Smart City mission. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has funded the project. NACRO also congratulated the CEO of KSCDL and the New Market Panchayat for successful completion of the project and concurrently urged for the enhancing of the look and feel of the New Market colony. The DC of Zunyaboto informed that the monthly District Planning and Development Board meeting will be held on May 18, 11 a.m. at Deputy Commissioners Conference Hall, upon which all the members of DPDB have been directed to positively attend the meeting without any fail. Unsung District Planning and Developmental Board meeting is scheduled to be held on May 13 has further been referred to May 17. The meeting is set to take place at 11 a.m. in the Deputy Commissioners Conference Hall in Unsung. Furthermore, all the members have been requested to note the change of date and attend the meeting without any fail. The Crime Investigation Department of Nagaland Police has arrested 2 persons in connection with Class 11 promotion exam question paper leak case. Notably, the case came to light when the chairperson of Nagaland Board of School Education reported the case. The incriminating digital evidence have been recovered from the mobile phones of the 2 accused, which linked them to the crime. Reportedly, the Class 11 promotion examinations 2022 had commenced with effect 1st April 2022 to 23rd April 2022, being conducted by the registered higher secondary school and colleges. On 10th April 2022, the political science question paper, which was scheduled to be held on 11th April 2022 at 10 a.m., was leaked, forcing the authorities to change the question paper as the 11th hour. Meanwhile, further investigation is underway. In another significant operation by the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence against the organized gold smuggling syndicates, code-named Gold on the Highway, 15.93 kilograms of foreign origin gold smuggled through the Indo-Myanmar border and valued at rupees 8.38 crores was seized on 12 May 2022 in Guwahati and Dimapur. Acting on the basis of specific intelligence, officers of DRI mounted discreet surveillance on 2 oil tankers and a truck traveling from Mao, Manipur to Guwahati and Assam. In the early morning hours of 12 May 2022, these vehicles were intercepted simultaneously at different points along the national highway between Dimapur and Guwahati. The Tura-Nongstoin-Shillong Road in Mairang of Meghalaya has been cut off due to the flash flood owing to frequent rainfall. The passengers taking the Tura-Shillong highway on Friday has been stranded due to flooding. With the onset of pre-monsoon, incessant rainfall in the West Khasi Hills district for the past few days, leading to flooding of the gleaming highway between Tura and Shillong. More details are awaited.
उधर में मैं अटक के सब गाड़ी यहाँ oh mak
UAE President Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan died on Friday at the age of 73. The Ministry of Presidential Affairs has declared official national mourning for the death of the president for 40 days starting today. It is to be mentioned that flags will fly at half-mast during this period, and work in both the public and private sectors has been suspended for 3 days from today. Under the Constitution, Vice President and Premier Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum will be acting as the president until the Federal Council meets within 30 days to elect a new president. The deceased President Sheikh Khalifa was elected as the President of the United Arab Emirates on November 3, 2004 to succeed his father, the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The United Nations Human Rights Council on Thursday voted to increase scrutiny on the deteriorating human rights situation in Ukraine. The Council adopted a draft resolution calling for enhanced scrutiny of the human rights situation in Ukraine with 33 votes in favor, 2 against and 12 abstentions. Kolkata Knight Riders and Emirates Cricket Board have announced their formal partnership about the acquisition of a franchise in the UAE's upcoming T20 League, and it will be based in Abu Dhabi. And Knight Riders officials has also confirmed that it will be named Abu Dhabi Knight Riders in line with the other teams. Emirates Cricket Board in a statement said that Knight Riders Group has acquired the rights to own and operate the Abu Dhabi franchise and will set up a Abu Dhabi Knight Riders as an integral part of the UAE's flagship T20 League. All the 6 franchises are on board for the 6-team league, which is expected to be played early next year. The other owners of the high-profile league are Mukesh Ambani of RIL, Gautam Adnani of the Adani Group, the Glazer family of Manchester United, Kiran Kumar Granthi of Delhi Capitals, and Rajesh Sharma of Capri Global. Thank you, viewers. That's all from Nagaland TV Primetime News. I'm Rinki Gogoi signing off. For more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV. Sob manulaga awas.
अरे तूने अभी तक कुछ किया ही नहीं।
अरे ये तो लो क्वालिटी टंकी है।
होशियारी मत दिखाओ, दुकानदार ने 5 साल की गारंटी दी है।
अरे 5 साल छोड़िए, इसका पानी पियेंगे ना तो बहुत जल्दी हम लोग पहुंचेंगे। अंदर का सरफेस प्लेन, स्मूथ और प्योर व्हाइट भी नहीं है। आप एक काम क्यों नहीं करते, निप्को ताज का एक टंकी लगा लीजिए।
लेक्चर बंद करो।